So it's the middle of January. I thought I'd do a harvest video. It's always, I think, the grimmest time of the year, mid-January. Plants haven't been growing for about a month, and it's going to be about another month before they really start regrowing. And so they've kind of lost their vigour over that month from, the middle of December until the middle of January. And so leaf quality is at its lowest point, really. And so, the harvests, they're just a bit grim, a bit sad by comparison with what we're going to look forward to by middle of February. So I've got 3 harvests left now to the middle of February, and so I can start to manage the amount that I harvest based on that kind of knowledge that vigour and vigorous growth will kind of return in a few weeks' time. And so, although it's grim, it's kind of that positive thing to look forward to, that vibrant growth is, just around the corner, really. And there's quite a lot of stuff that I've got planted that I'm going to completely harvest as well. So I'm going to completely harvest my head lettuce. I'm going to completely harvest all the Asian greens, because if I don't, they're all going to go to seed by the time we get to spring. So I want all of those out of the way. And of course, there's all the things like the winter miner's lettuce, the Claytonia, the lamb's lettuce and things like that, which really I plant specifically for a harvest over winter. And so I want them really out of the ground by the time we get to March. So that's one of the nice things, I'm clearing a lot of ground, and I love clearing ground because that means I can get planting again. Anyway, let me get on and show you the harvest. So it's time for another monthly harvesting video, and today it's the 15th of January, probably like the grimmest time really for harvesting on the allotment. We've got a lot of fresh stuff, but the quality, at this time of year, it's not fantastic. Leaves kind of lacking a bit of crispness and things like that, but it's not too bad. So I'll just quickly take you through, and as always, I'll kind of talk you through what my projections are for the next few months. So potatoes from the tubs that they grew in next to the house, they're looking okay. We're losing about 20% of them to the frost. So the ones near the top and near the sides are often soft, but then the ones towards the centre are fine. So I'm still pretty pleased with that as a way of storing the potatoes. But the thing to bear in mind is they're next to the wall of the house, and obviously there's some heat coming off the house. So it does improve their potential to kind of weather a really bad frost. These are the Jerusalem artichokes, and they're looking really nice. They can just stay in the ground and they don't seem to be bothered by a frost. And I've got quite a nice range of squash here actually. So I've got winter buffyball, which I don't actually recommend because they're a bit tough to get into at any time of year really, but they're very prolific. Crown Prince, which I think are amazing, and sweet dumpling, which is pretty good, looks beautiful. So then these are cooking carrots, still a good crop of cooking carrots, and I think we've got enough of those to last us till the end of April, and then we should have new carrots in May. Oh, the squash, we should get us to about May time, which is when we normally have courgettes in the polytunnel, so hopefully we'll have continuous squash this year. Apples are pretty much finished now. We've got a few in the garage, but I'm buying apples now because their quality is not so good. Leeks, loads of leeks, enough to last us, not until we have new leeks, but certainly until we have green garlic. And green garlic is a great substitute for leeks in most recipes, I think. Yacon is looking pretty good, storing quite nicely. No real damage from that really bad frost. And we've got enough yacon for, 2 or 3 months, something like that. Beetroot, we've just started taking the beetroot from the store, and I'm just using the used first ones, so the little ones. Probably got enough beetroot to last us till May, and then we should have new beetroot again in the polytunnel. Garlic, it's looking great. We'll certainly have enough garlic to last us until we've got green garlic. And onions, I think we're going to be all right now, just about.
So we haven't given very many onions away. I think we'll have new onions in probably late April, early May sort of time. So we should be fine. Salad carrots, again, we've got loads of carrots, so we'll be self-sufficient in carrots all year. The curly kale is looking great now. Yeah, I think we'll have curly kale until we have our new crop of curly kale in late April. So some more curly kale there. Collards. We've not got a huge amount of collards. I think probably 1 or 2 more picks of collards, but it should get us through to February, and then we'll probably start picking some of the outer leaves on some of the spring cabbages. And so we'll have some sort of cabbage or kale, well, all the way through the year. So then this is just the spinach, the baby spinach for the salad mixes. And yeah, we've got loads of spinach, so we'll never run out of spinach. Same with salad onions. I'm just picking these little tiny ones at the moment because I'm trying to clear some beds to get them replanted. We've got some much nicer, bigger ones of those. Ready? Brussels sprouts and colettes, that, as everybody knows who watches my videos, that was a bit of a disaster because of the club root. I think we'll only really get into sort of mid-February with the colettes and Brussels, and I'm probably going to leave some of the colettes on the plants so that they kind of sprout and give us nice leaves in spring. Tatsoi is looking great. I've got about another month's worth of tatsoi probably in the polytunnel before that all goes to seed. Maybe just a little bit less, and the same with the red pak choi. But I've got new tatsoi coming, so hopefully I'll have that new tatsoi before this has all gone to seed. And then these are the salad bases. And so these are the lettuces. And you know, you don't have a huge amount of lettuce at this time of year, so I substitute a lot of extra stuff in place of lettuce. So I've got lots of really nice salad rocket, Claytonia, also known as miner's lettuce, corn salad, and as I said before, spinach. But I also put some tatsoi and things like that in there. So got quite, you know, they end up looking really nice. I mean, they don't look too bad at the moment, but there's lots of these kind of little leaves, and yeah, I don't quite have enough to make up all the salads that I need in a week. And obviously they're not all for me. So I think we're feeding 14 people at the moment from this table. And my objective every week of the year is to fill this table. So to fill it to the brim, really, in the middle of January, the grimmest time of the year, is pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So there's the salads all made up. And I just need to add all of the toppings.
So, hope you like this quick video. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.